What is good, is your boy KCZ, and I got a fairly simple video here today. Basically, I'm going to be commentating over some Dynasty Warriors domination footage that I recorded. I'm going to be playing some PvP, and this team right here is my main team, kind of. Keep in mind, my ping and latency is probably in the hundreds because, you know, I'm not really close to the Chinese servers, which this game is based in. And already in the first match, we have a ranged attack abuser, which you're going to see a lot of these guys. So I decided to freeze him out with Salpy, hit him with that 1, 2, 3 combo strings, almost 3 combo strings actually. So they actually jump out of your combos or your air juggle after about like 2 strings, which makes sense because no one wants to be infinite juggled in a PvP game. So I'm applying a lot of close range pressure, which is what I want to do against a ranged character like Huang Zhang. And then he swaps out the Zhao Yun, time it perfectly to my EX attack, freeze him out, hit him with the 1, hit him with the 2, hit him with 3? 3? Oh my goodness. Oh no, he jumps out the 3rd one, yep. And then as soon as he gets out, use moves attack. He blocks it, and I just block it right back because I had some invincibility frames. Yeah, Salpy seems kind of broken right now, but trust me, he's not my best character, and you'll see that later. So pretty much Huang Zhang and Zhao Yun are pretty damn low, and Salpy's doing in work. Oh, he hits me with the EX attack, and yo, they really did change up Zhao Yun's EX attack in this. Okay, he tries it. I had another Muso attack. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Salpy's really carrying the team right now. Alright, and he swaps with the Huang Zhang. He tries to do the range cheese again. Alright, he's zoning me out. I'm having a little trouble getting close to him. I only have 1 shot at this, and it's with Salpy's EX attack, which is like a long-range ice attack. But he dodges it. So he actually anticipated that because we did that the first time. So now we're kind of in trouble. I swap out the Zhurong here, but she doesn't actually outrange Huang Zhang, so he can still keep on zoning me out. And I just have to get in, use my stagger moves, which is like my EX and my C1, but he's making it hard. He's using his EX and his C1, and it's getting really tough. It's not looking too great. It looks like he's turning it around now, and he's basically pretty much closed the gap, and now we are in trouble. We have to get rid of him somehow, hope for a mistake in some way. And we have Sima Zhao. Oh, we get right in there with the surf move. So that surf move is really good because it's like a grapple move. But then Huang Zhang uses his Muso attack, so he gets a big damage on Sima Zhao, and it's not looking good at all for our team right now. I have to somehow close this gap. He's zoning me out like crazy right now. I'm blocking. I'm slowly closing the distance every time he does a finisher. Oh, he gets me on that one. Oh, but I have invincibility frames after I recover. So he gets a little greedy, and I close the gap and get in. And then I surf onto Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao, the only thing scary about him is his attack speed and his dash attack. But as long as I keep the pressure, it looks like he's not going to be able to do any of that. Oh, he actually uses his EX attack to get me off of him. Oh, and then he uses his alternate C1 right there. It's not looking good, but then I have a Muso bar. My entire team is red. But we just gotta get rid of 1 guy, come on, just 1 guy. Alright, and that's when I decided to hit him with his own medicine. I have Sima Zhao's range C1 equipped, which if you haven't noticed by now, you can actually equip different C1s for your characters. Like, this is not his normal C1. The red icon means it's a range charge 1, and the blue shield icon is kind of like a get off me charge 1. But I kind of let it marinate, man. He's been zoning me out all game, and now it's time for me to zone him out. But he's circling around looking for an opportunity, and that's when I use my super armor EX attack and I finish it off there. First W. Alright, battle number 2, and Jesus Christ, dude. This is a full range team I'm playing against. Huang Zhang and Xiao Yuan are obviously bow users. They have the same moveset. And Peng Tong has a good amount of like range attacks kind of in his moveset. So I'm gonna have to keep the gap closed and the pressure on this guy because he's gonna just keep zoning me out. It's not gonna look good. But I don't think he's as good as the last player because he's kind of letting me get in a little too close. He's doing a good job right here, but I just have to find a way or an opening to get in. I'm trying to use my charge 1 here from Zhurong. So Zhurong's charge 1 is actually really good against other range attacks. But I caught him trying to do a dash attack. I think that was a misinput from him. And then I just try and go for the most optimal punish, basically destroying 70% of his health bar. Oh, and I get him with a stun. It's over. Get him a little disrespectful with the C2. Just a little spice on it. All right, and then he swaps out the Peng Tong. I swap with the Salpy, just to have a different matchup. I get a few hits in, but then he starts going crazy. He gets me off of him, and then he just keeps zoning me out with his little staff thing. I try and block it to get an advantage, but then he moves away, switches to another bow user, and now it's the same game all over again. I could swap out the Zhurong, which I do, and yeah, come on, we played this game already. Literally the same matchup. Alright, so I'm getting a couple good juggles in there. He's sticking to the same game plan. He's not really changing it all that much. Yeah, he's not really doing a great job at zoning me out like the other guy did, but I hit him with a Muso attack here, and Jesus Lord, that's a lot of damage. I don't know why sometimes my Muso attack does way more damage than it should. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You know what, it might be like elemental affinity, right? Because Zhurong's fire and Xiao Yuan's ice, it might be that. I'm not quite sure on that though, or I'm not 100% on that. But anyways, Pang Tong is putting the pressure on Sima Zhao. He basically has no other choice but to kind of just go close combat now, because Pang Tong has an array of like range attacks, but you have to do a bunch of normal attacks to get to them, and it's pretty punishable if you do those type of attacks, like the flamethrower right there. I get in real close, try and it's basically a wrap at this point actually. He doesn't really have the tools or enough like manpower to beat all three of my characters, so yep, it's a W. Oh boy, I remember this one. I remember this matchup very clearly. This Yuan Shao was a problem, dude. So he's gonna use his attack speed and his dash attack to his advantage here, and I kind of just don't really have an answer for this because I can't react fast enough to like perfectly block at the right time, which you're gonna see is my strategy. I'm gonna block right there. He kind of reverses right there because his attack speed is just so good. But my plan here was to like block him when he goes for a dash attack, right? But remember how I said about my ping and latency? This sounds like an excuse, but it was really hard to time to block, man. So I'm gonna block him here. This is what I was trying to do. I'm gonna block him here and punish him. Okay, like block and punish, like fighting game fundamentals, right? But it becomes so hard when you add like latency and ping to it, and you know, it sounds like an excuse. So I swap out the Zhurong and he swaps out the Huang Zhang to counter my range. And you know, this guy is a very smart player. He knows the matchups, and he knows Huang Zhang probably outranges Zhurong. But he gets in real close. He does not even bother zoning me out. He gets in real close. Oh, he hits me with that C1. That C1's problematic. I find a lot of trouble dealing with that C1, but I hit him with my C1, and it's still hard. It's still hard. He's gonna spam that C1. Watch. He's gonna keep spamming that C1. So I just gotta get in, use either my EX or my C1. Use my EX right there. Juggle, continue juggle. Oh, okay. He jumps out of it. But yeah, that C1's a troublemaker, dude. We traded there, but he has the advantage, even though it seems like I do. No, it does not. Yeah, he got me right here. I don't know what to do at this point. Wait, we trade right there, but it's not enough to kill him. And now he's running to get some range on Sima Zhao, which is really, oh my god. And yeah, that one hurt. I remember that one specifically too. I clicked it way too early. I was not in range. And there goes my element of surprise. He knows what I'm gonna do now. I try to get him with my range charge one, but it doesn't outrange Huang Zhang. So I'm still having trouble getting zoned out by him. I hit him right here, I believe, yes. And that's when he starts running away. And he swaps out to Yuan Shao. Again, I have to deal with that dash attack, and more often than not, I'm gonna fail. This is the L. Alright, so that was some Dynasty Warriors Dominate PvP gameplay. If you guys want to see some more Dynasty Warriors Dominate PvP, I'll be sure to do some even live commentary of that, because this video was post commentary. So yeah, if you liked the video, then like the video, and make sure to comment down below if you want to see some more Dynasty Warriors Dominate. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.